MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Today it's the finale. Number 31, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Maven on the run. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. The next Cub up, Chris Bryant. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Kyle Schwarber.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
0-1 the count. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a little tapper. Bryant leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ranging back is Maben. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Yu Darvish, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yu Darvish is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan, 95 to 97 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Has the curveball, the changeup, and the slider. Will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers in the game. And you'll know early, if he's seeing a lot of swings and misses and strikeouts, it's going to be a long day for those guys swinging the bats.
Throw in time at first for route number 2. Up next from Miami, Justin Bour. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch coming, here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Darvish has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Miami down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Javier Baez. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Javier Baez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the third base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Here's the 0-2. Ground ball left side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Hey, D-Row, there's a case of trying to sneak a piece of cheese by a guy after starting him off with back-to-back off-speed pitches. Has him 0-2 and can't get that fastball by him.
Yeah, you're doing him a favor right there. You got him dead to rights, 0-2. You can expand the zone. You can go north, south, east, west, and what does he do? He leaves a fastball, a hittable fastball, and he was able to get a knock.
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. The 0-1 on its way. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He swings and grounds it to short. Here's Castro for 1. Throw gets him, 2 down. And now this is going to turn into a triple play, and that will end the inning. Wow! First pitch coming, here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Carlin Castro.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Left fielder.
Standing in, Derek Dietrich comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Tapped out in front of home. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they're back at Marlins Park for the 3rd inning as we get a nice aerial view of Miami Beach's Art Deco district. Here's Ben Zobrist now as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. There's a swing and a ground ball hit to Prado at 3rd. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
The pitcher is number 11.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Yu Darvish. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Giving chase is Brinson. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Center fielder, number 5.
Ready for another chance? Albert Almora hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Here it comes, 0-2. Oh, and this fastball is welted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run.
Well, he had him dead to rights at 0-2. Instead of making him chase a pitch and waste a pitch or two, he served one up and paid for it dearly. That is one tough pill to swallow.
Up next for the Cubs.
Here's Jason Hayward now.
Jason Hayward.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dietrich is there and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cubs are on the board. Martin Prado now 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Ready.
Center fielder, Louis Brimson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit at third. Bryant is up with it. One there. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play.
Batting ninth, Hector.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Baez waits on it, and that ends the inning. Marlins down quietly. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in for his second at bat.
Third baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Up next for the Cubs.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Schwarber stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He was selected in the first round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now batting. Second
Here's
baseman.
Javier Baez, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First offering on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Hit down the line at first. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Baez is on his way home. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And they will. Here's Cameron Maybin now. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Cameron Maybin is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. No runs, no hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Digging in to try it again, Justin Bour. The first 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Almora. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Contreras. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. Dietrich is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The pitcher is number 11.
So in now for Chicago. Yu Darvish, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher's spot from leading off the next inning.
Hey, you talk about having a game right here. This guy's working on a no-no, and he mixed in a knock. How would you like to be on the mound knowing you got more hits than the opposition? You haven't given up anything.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Brinson is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. One left for the Cubs, but they're on top 1-0. Here's Starlin Castro. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Boy, this is an absolute gift for them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Dietrich, an Ohio native. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. 1-1. Missed with a slider. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again. Jason Hayward last at bat.
Jason Hayward.
First offering on its way. Ground ball right side. Castro's got it, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. 1 run, 6 hits, and 2 errors for the Cubs to this point in the contest. Fastball called for strike 2.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Popped high in the air. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
The batter, left fielder,
stepping in. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tapper up the line. But it's foul, strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. but they hold a 1-0 lead. Now at the plate, Lewis Brinson. He's tasked with starting the Marlins 6th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and he's going to signal to the bullpen that'll be all for Yu Darvish. Carl Edwards Jr. takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. The 1-1 home. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 31.
Number 12 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12.
Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. One out, nobody on. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight up alignment. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Cameron Maybin. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. And Maybin comes up empty on that one, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. It remains 1-0. Welcome back to South Florida. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Baez will head for second. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Now he'll step. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. And that'll get down out there. The relay. Throw won't get him. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2. And they'll slap the tag on him between third and home, and it's a costly double play. Ready for another shot now. Wilson Contreras 0 for 2 for him to this point. Contreras swings, and this is well hit to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras. First home run of the campaign for him as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Now batting, shortstop.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
The pitcher.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Addison Russell will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first. He's running. Hit on the ground out for short. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here. Albert Almora will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cubs get a...
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Chicago, number 46, Pedro Strop.
Digging in once again, Miguel Rojas. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Rojas.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Justin Bour 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Schwarber moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Starlin Castro. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Way in front of that fastball.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Fouled off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail things here. Adam Conley will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Ready for another chance, Jason Hayward. He was a ground out victim last time up. Pulled softly out toward right, and there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Here's Chris Bryant now. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Chris Bryant plates a pair with a home run. 4th home run here in the early going, and with it the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again.
Left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This will get foul for strike 2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Brinson calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He's 1 for 2. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now Rizzo belts one, carrying well into right field. Gone!
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Runner goes for third. Hit hard to short. To his left, Rojas. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, JT Realmuto. His career line against Pedro Strop, batting at an even .400. Ready with the 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it. 1 out. Now at the plate, Derek Dietrich. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Third baseman, number 14, Martin Prado. Your attention, please. Now
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Miami down in order. Need to get it going soon. So in now for Chicago, Aroldis Chapman, and he might actually get a chance to hit here. Lifted in the air out to right. Maben is there, and that's the first out of the inning. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr., who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. This is line to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Here's Jason Hayward now. First pitch on its way. Hit back toward the mound. Played on the backhand. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3 down for the Cubs. But they hold a 5-0 lead. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Contreras is under it. 1 down. Brian Anderson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. The 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game. Here's Cameron Maben now. He is the last man to stand in the way of possible history here this afternoon. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Strike 3 called, and it's over. A no-hitter.
Yeah, you know what's amazing? A combined no-hitter is even more rare than a complete game no-hitter. So it's not something you see every day or every year for that matter. And that's what you call a total team effort.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all...